Alright folks, so I wanted to do a quick video here talking a little bit about a new radio that showed up in the mail today. This is, I think they say this, Juentai, or Juentai, something like that. And this is a small 2-band ham radio that they consider a mobile radio. And I picked this up, and these are relatively cheap. I guess all this Chinese writing is a good thing, because that means it's going to be cheap. But what this is a 2-band, 70 centimeters, 2-meter ham radio. And it's very similar to the Baofeng style of radios. I have a couple of those that I use for various purposes. And I had been wanting to buy a dual-band radio, more of like a base station radio, that I could incorporate into some sort of mobile kit. I want to mount it into like a Pelican box or an ammo can or something like that. And when I had been looking around, you know, those things were $400, and I saw this one. I came across it, and they're selling for about. I got this one for actually $99.99 delivered from Amazon, and I'm pretty excited about that because it's an affordable way for me to get into more of a mobile base station. And you may say, well, you know, why would you want that versus a hand talkie, which, you know, again, is what one of these are. But the big thing is that I can hook up an external battery supply to this, that I can use solar energy to charge. And this generates, when you take a look at it in the various bands, for VHF it's 25 watts, and for UHF it's 20 watts. And that is a more powerful unit than one of these hand talkies. These generally are between 5 and 8 watts. So this might be a good way for me to get into building a little bit of a mobile base station. Like, again, something in an ammo can that I can tote around, use for SHTF or panic mode or any of that kind of stuff scenarios. It's more like of a prepper box, but I'm sure it's just going to be a toy and a nice project for me to work on. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get started, take a look and see what's inside this package. Alright, so this radio, again, like I mentioned, it's sold under this brand and model number, but it's actually manufactured by a company that must OEM it out to various different brands, because there's about 10 or 15, maybe that number's a little high, brands out, ways that you can buy this exact same radio and how it's branded. But again, they're all the same radio made by the same manufacturer. And this is an unboxing, obviously. This is the first time I've opened this up. I have not looked in here yet. So here's the instruction manual. I'm just taking a quick look at it. It doesn't look like it is written too poorly, but here we go. Look at this. It goes opposite the way that you would expect. You know, typically we read the other direction, not this direction. But that's okay. Nobody reads user manuals anyway. And check this out. So this is the actual unit itself. And I gotta tell you, I'm surprised. I mean, this thing is small. So it'll be perfect for some sort of mobile project that I'm looking at. This would be the power supply, and then this would be the default antenna configuration. But I think I have an antenna called a Slim Jim, and that looks like it'll connect right into that, no problem. Huh, cool. I'm excited about that. Here's the bracket. I can't get it out. I'll leave it in there. And then it comes with a couple other things. Let's take a quick look at this. And it looks like it has like a, I think it's called an RJ45 or a Cat5 connector. Not 100% sure. But it looks like it plugs into the front of this device. And it says, caution, the surface may be hot. It's got pretty deep heat sinks on there. So I'm not sure which way. I obviously put the bracket on the bottom so the heat sinks allow the heat to escape. Let's see what we got in here. This mounts to the side of the radio to connect your mouthpiece or microphone, whatever that's called. So you got a bag of parts. Something's underneath. And this would be a 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter. And it looks like it's got a wiring harness on there that would plug into to this. You can probably find these with, I think they're called dipole, no, not dipoles. Power poles, I think is what they're called. There's probably a couple of different ways you can find connectors for this, or even alligator clips. So, anyhow, in a nutshell, that's it, folks. Wanted to buy something I can build a portable base station out of that has some reasonable power and can hook an external battery supply up to. So, we'll see how this thing works out.